Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pesterquest. Last time we hung out with Nepeta and we had two good endings. One where we took her to see Equius and they were all happy together. And the other was unexpected because first we zapped Nepeta over to Earth where we saw Dave and Jade, and then we accidentally took Dave and Jade back to Nepeta's hive. So yeah, they hung out together and they seemed to get along pretty well. That was cool. So who are we meeting this time? Ah, Sollux, my patron troll. I'm a Gemini. It came from space. And something with bees, apparently. So this is it. You think the Sollux guy is going to be a piece of grub cake. From what both Karkat and Kanai have told you, the poor guy recently got ghosted by his girlfriend, best friend. Yeah, ghosted pretty literally. You're not quite sure what they were, and apparently neither do their friends. For trolls, friend seems to be as loaded of a word as girlfriend. Regardless, from what you managed to gather, they were quite close, and her ghosting him has had serious emotional effects. Thing is, the guy sounds like a mess and looks like a loser, and boy is he ready for you. He's been flying low for a while, and you're ready to scoop him up and baby feed him the tenderest of worms directly into his mouth. Figuratively speaking. Unless he's into that, then so are you, and you're so fucking ready to do it, literally. Out of all your mutual friends, Karkat has shown the most concern in the most backhanded of ways. Trapped in the throes of an extremely online six sweepdom, he's been unable to tell Sollux he's worried. And so, instead of having an honest conversation with a longtime friend, Karkat has arranged for an Alternian meet brute between the two of you. Is that like the Alternian version of a meet cute? That's kind of fun. It's foolproof, which means it's you-proof. Karkat gave you an honestly frightening amount of detail in Sollux's everyday routine. The main difficulty is he seldom leaves his hive. He's kind of an indoor boy. Today, though, you've gotten lucky. Sollux has made plans to see a friend, and you're going to casually bump into the guy and play out all of Karkat's carefully curated plans step by step and befriend him. Are we just following a plan that Karkat got from one of the rom-coms he watches? Because this isn't gonna work in real life. But first he actually has to show. For someone with such a rigid schedule, he's sure not great at sticking to it. So you're just left here on an alien train station sitting on an alien bench and trying to not make eye contact with any of the aliens around you. Sure, they might be potential friends, but no, you're pretty sure that Sollux is the guy for you this time around. You know it the same way you've known everything else since this particular leg of your meandering journey had begun. It's gotta be Doc Scratch, right? That cue ball-looking motherfucker stole the memories of all your previous buddies. It stands to reason he stole some other ones, too. In fact, Aradia helping you remember has just made you realize that there could be so many other things you forgot. You can't shake the feeling that you're still being used, that everything you do, every move you make, feeds back into some shitty mastermind's plan. You tried zapping back to Doc Scratch's mansion, but you can't get there either. He's out of bounds, so you've just defaulted to your usual thing, friend acquisition. You're playing into someone's hands, you just know it, but the alternative is to just do nothing. Sit quietly in a room alone and don't have any contact with anyone. And who knows if that's exactly what Doc Scratch wants you to do in the first place. He has to think about fate, because you never know if by going along with it you're doing what fate wants you to, or if by defying what you think your destiny is, then you're inadvertently falling into it anyway. That's getting philosophical, but yeah. It's really hard to do anything at all the time. Anyway, Sollux. You've heard a lot about this dude, and you're certain he's heard all about you. How could he not? You're basically best friends with everybody he knows. You're an unstoppable friending force. Who are we not friends with? I didn't actually look at the screen earlier, so... Aridin, Pfeffery... I think that might be about it. Yeah. I think it's just the Sea Dwellers left. Hi, Sollux. Oh fuck, there he is. He's pretty much exactly the way you imagined. How did Karkat put it? A skinny fuck and a total loser who would be utterly lost without Karkat's devotion and guidance? Yep, just like that. What should you do? Tell him you're Karkat's friend. You greet Sollux. That's a face right there. It reminds me of that one face Dave made that one time. You know what I'm talking about. I'll put it on the screen. There, it's right there. You greet Sollux cheerily and tell him that you're Karkat's friend and you know all about him. Sollux looks you up and down, his nose wrinkles like he just stepped on a piece of particularly fragrant dog shit. You stealthily check the soles of your shoes to see if the unpleasant aroma is coming from you. Nope. Then what's wrong? Did you come on too strong? Oh no, you fool, you absolute fucking buffoon. This guy's part of the most oppressed class of people in Alternia. A gamer. Oh boy. Of course he's wary of you. He probably can't even tell if you're a PC or console gamer and how objectively right your opinions about RPGs are. Timing was absolutely crucial here. I am both PC and console, to be honest. I don't really care either way. You should have approached him as if he were a delicate baby gazelle, just inching up to the watering hole for a fresh sip of Mountain Dew, and then before you knew it, pounced and recounted to him how much you managed to break Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 with all the sick moves you've learned. Dazzled him with your objectively right gaming opinions. This is so fucking typical. He didn't even fucking ask, just fuck. He can't mind his own fucking business. You're utterly confused. It wasn't part of Karkat's script. This is like the GZ thing all over again. He never fucking asks and he never fucking warns me. Not all of your friends have to be friends with each other. Why is that so fucking hard for him to understand? Fuck! I want nothing to do with that juggler piece of shit and whatever the hell you are. Juggler? Gamzee? He lifts an eyebrow. Oh, sorry if I haven't pegged you as a hunky ass licker, but I should have known better. You do look the part. Sollux is absolutely unimpressed. Wow, you weren't expecting this, are you? Are you experiencing a heated gamer moment right now? You think he might be Alternian slurs, but you can't really confirm it without whipping your phone out in front of him and making a fool of yourself by opening Urban Dictionary mid-conversation. The train pulls away from the platform, but the troll in front of you seems to have completely forgotten about that. What the fuck do you want? You very bluntly tell him that you've heard he's having a rough time and you just want to be his friend. Some of his friends have told you that they're worried and... Sollux looks absolutely livid now. Did KK tell you I needed help? Well, no, it wasn't. You let out identical yelps and turned to see a ridiculously minuscule clown car, just really fucking small. There are 2 big horns on the front and 2 bigger horns on the back. Ugh, Gamzee, why are you here? Motherfucking miracles. The small door of the car opens and out comes a shoe that really had no business in that car in the first place. There's absolutely no way that Gamzee fits in there, but somehow he's folding himself out. You turn to Sollux to share a consternated look, but he just seems annoyed. A leg follows the shoe, accompanied by a series of cracks as he unfolds himself from inside the car. Recently, you've become a bit of a bone expert, and you are most certain that that is not a noise that they should be making. You can't look away. You are absolutely hypnotized by this display of clownliness. Hey, motherfuckers. I was just all up and about when I happened upon the 2 of y'all. Can't hardly believe my oculars. Sollux, my good bitch, I haven't seen you since... Oh, fucking... When's the first time we met? Oh, so you're double-teaming me now. This is some sick... There's too many S's, Sollux, please. This is some sick shit. Trying to clown me from both sides. No, hold on. Gamzee wasn't part of the plan. Plan? Ah, shit. There goes... This always goes smoother in the rom-coms. It's okay, my most lustful friend. There's no need for plans. We're all part of a greater plan that brought us together. Yeah, I agree, Sollux. Bye. Sollux takes a step back, takes a critical look at both of you, and flies away so fast the shockwave almost topples you over. Gamzee waves him a very unaffected goodbye, eyes glazed over. Well, you beefed it. A very real word describing a real action that people take. You beefed it big time. You say beans out loud because you beefed it so hard you basically made yourself an entire meal. Aw, it's okay, my most universal friends. That's just how motherfucker says hi sometimes, by flying away from you as fast as possible. I know it'll cheer you up. It's drugs, isn't it? It's definitely drugs. Clown End. That is the most terrifying car. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have nightmares about that thing. No. It's like a spider clown. Alright, well, we got that out of the way. The time isn't right. You decide to hang back and wait a little longer. You stand on the platform a few polite feet away from him. Before long, a train pulls up and you see Sollux take a furtive peek inside before walking back out to the platform. That's interesting. A second train comes in and he seems to deem this one worthy and hops in. You count to 10 before rushing in. It's bee-themed. Of course it is. The car is empty. It's just you, Sollux, and a pile of blankets in a corner. The inside of the car is bee-themed. Man, trolls really love bugs. Sollux takes a bench seat and puts his bag next to him so there's no chance anyone will sit there. Luckily for you, the one in front of him is still empty. They're all empty, actually, so you take it. There's something a little nostalgic about this setup. It feels like any minute now Sollux is going to ask you arbitrary questions that may affect some cosmetic choices in your life moving forward. But he doesn't. In fact, Sollux's face remains totally neutral. All he does... Oh. Was that an Animal Crossing reference? In fact, Sollux's face remains totally neutral. All he does to acknowledge your presence is lift one single brow. The time you spent near him may have been short so far, but the idea of him you built in your head is quite strong. You've heard enough from his friends to know he's not bothered at all. However, if you didn't know better, you would say Sollux is emitting the energy of someone who walked into an empty bathroom and chose the most secluded stall only for someone else to walk in and choose the one next to his. Oh, I hate that feeling. Which is nonsense, because you do know better. All the secondhand knowledge you've got of the guy can't be wrong. He's doing what you mentally dubbed his tsundere act. You keep staring. Can I help you, dude? This isn't how you expected to introduce yourself, but you do it anyway. Okay. He pointedly pulls out his phone and doesn't look at you anymore. Okay, so you're sensing they need some space. You pull out your own phone. What, there was doubt you had one because it hadn't been mentioned in a good 2/3 of this game? Heh, silly. Little did you know, the phone you survived it all in your hoodie pocket. They truly don't make phones like this anymore. Sollux is holding his horizontal, which gives the feeling he's playing a video game. Well, he's got you beat already, you don't have any games on yours. You decide instead to go through your messages and... Wow, you had so many plans with so many of your friends and you went and disappeared on them. Fuck, they were all counting on you. Okay, you got this. Carcat has basically shown you this guy's entire games library and you're going to super casually bring up games he likes, no problem. There was a name on it that really surprised you, but in hindsight it makes sense. Back at home, the game's still wildly popular. Nobody knows exactly where Minecraft came from, but fuck, everyone loves it. Yeah. I'm not a huge Minecraft fan, but I played it and I enjoy it, so yeah. You loudly announced to absolutely fucking nobody because you're being so casual and friendly that you love Minecraft. Every gamer knows that one. They get no reaction. Fuck, the guy could probably tell you you don't even know how to use a texture pack. That's fine, no harm done. You know he's also a huge fan of attack drone and solid state. What is that? What's that? That's a reference to something, but I don't... You didn't have time to find anything about it on Gorgol besides the fact that it was apparently staunchly anti-war. The guy making the games got away with it for a while before the Empire caught up with him, mostly because nobody actually understood what the fuck it was about. Name-dropping it alone would surely be enough to show him what a badass gamer you are. Nothing. God. Group Stronghold 2? No. Fortnite? Damn. Group Stronghold 2, that's Team Fortress 2, right? Damn, you're completely certain all these sick games would prove irresistible conversational topics. You look sick. I don't actually give a fuck, but please don't puke on my shoes. That startles you. Immediately you assure me you're fine. That sounds like bullshit, but I believe it since I don't want to make this any more awkward. I'm Sollux. Oh, you're surprised he's changed his tune so fast. You're that alien everyone's talking about, aren't you? How do you know? You've been messaging me for days, dude. And been totally weirdly invasive to me. Whatever, I'm in a good mood today, so we're starting over. Okay, this isn't that bad. You can do this. You introduce yourself over again and try to play off the fact that you know a creepy amount of insider knowledge about this guy. I don't see what the big... Hey, why are you being so loud? Can't you see I'm trying to sleep here? Hello, random olive blood. A small olive troll pops out from the blankets in the corner. Somehow this really shakes Sollux. Does he have social anxiety? Is that it? I feel like he was trying to find the most deserted train car. We need to leave immediately. Why? You don't understand. This guy here is going to die, and we're oh, yeah, I remember he has, like, I don't know if it was visions or whatever, but he could, like, feel doomed people or something. This guy here is going to die, and we're going to go with him if we don't get out right the fucking now. So what will you do? Teleport away from the danger. As the train continues to shake, you grab Sollux's arm and teleport. And, somehow, you end up in front of John's house? Huh, well, of all the places you visited, this neighborhood is probably the friendliest. And there's something about the knowledge that Dad is around the area that makes you feel safe, like if you needed it, you could absolutely get a dose of parental guidance, or at least a fresh croissant. You turn to check on your new friend. Sollux is scrunched up into the house's shadow, trying to play it cool, but obviously shaken by how sunny it is. Once he realizes that you are indeed not being burned alive by the sun, he visibly relaxes. What the actual fuck did you do? This is obviously not Alternia. It's a little hard to explain things without flexing at this point, so you allow yourself to brag a little in hopes of impressing Sollux. You explain that not only is this place safe, but also John programs a little. He's probably worse than Carcat at it, and it'll surely cheer Sollux up. You're certain Dave is also around, and he reminds you a little of... Can you stop? Fuck. Stop what? I don't think you get how weird you're being. I haven't told you anything about me, but somehow you managed to know a lot of really personal information about me. Honestly, it's creepy AF. I know you're friends with basically all of my friends, and I'm sure they told you I'm kind of an aloof piece of shit and grumpy and hard to get along with. And half the time I feel like I don't even deserve them. And then you walked in and they all adore you instantly. Fuck, even EQ likes you. You don't understand. Shouldn't this make your friendship easier? You don't get it. I'm way more complex than whatever the fuck I say online and whatever my friends have told you. Real life isn't like a dating sim in which you fumble your way into the right choice. Why did you even want to friend me? Well, both of you share so many friends, it's only natural, isn't it? Sollux looks at you. His expression remains neutral, yet somehow you feel harshly judged. I don't think you understand how things work for people like me. I had a wake-up call in which I realized nothing I do really matters. Whether I want it or not, I'm destined to be a war machine. I already got a taste of it once. It can't be harder than the first blood, right? Aw, when Vriska made him kill Aradia, right? He smiles a little. It makes you feel worse. Sollux is laying you in on something that you don't have the full picture for. Anything you could say at this point wouldn't be any help. I'm stupid enough that I'll resist. So it will definitely suck big time for me. But I already made the mistake of trusting someone who let me believe I could make a change. But shit's got fucked and that's that. That is most certainly not that. It's not too late. Things are better, you made sure of it. You can make a change, both of you. You're not... You can make a promise. You can make a change. Okay, I'm sorry. You're not entirely sure what he's talking about, but he doesn't have to become anything he doesn't want to. I can see why the others might like you. And for whatever it's worth, I do wish I could believe you too. Oh, bye. Before he can react, he's flying away. Fuck! Shit. Now he's lost on Earth, and oh god, he could have at least waited for you to get him back home. What if the wrong people find him and do fucked up experiments on him? Oh, but he definitely doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Oh, see you, Space Gamer. Nice Cowboy Bebop reference. So that was the bad ending. Okay. Nothing is wrong, Sollux. Chill. You put your hand on Sollux's shoulder. There's nothing wrong. The train continues to shake. Are you out of your mind? We have two. I don't know if that was we have to or we have two. The shaking stops as suddenly as it started. Both Sollux and the Sleepy Troll look around confused. Everything looks fine. Sleepy Troll just yawns and goes back under the blankets. I don't understand. This isn't how things work. What'd you do? Who knows? You're not entirely sure what Sollux thought was going to happen. Is he okay? No, I hear voices. You hope he's getting the right help for that. No, you recycled asswipe. The voices of the dead, or more importantly, the imminently deceased. And I very clearly heard the voice of Blanket Troll right there. But now, I don't? And that doesn't happen. That's never happened before. Oh, well, isn't this a good thing? It's not bad. That makes you happy to hear. You feel like you're finally making progress and getting through to him. Sorry I got really stressed for a moment. Fuck, this is awkward. You reassure him it's fine. You enjoy the rest of the ride with him in mostly companionable silence. The train pulls into what seems to be a ride stop and Sollux stands up. You're friends with Kayan, right? Kanaya? Yeah. Kanaya? Oh yes, you very eagerly nod. Well, I'm headed her way if you're interested. You're nowhere near as annoying as TZ and KK made you sound. Sollux smiles. It's the first time you've seen him genuinely smile in your time together. You tell him that you would love to see Kanaya again. Wait, hold on. Terezi and Karkat think you're annoying? He snorts. No, they just described you honestly, and being how you are, it's part of your charm, I guess. As long as he finds it charming too, you're okay with this backhanded compliment. Dude, you've got to stop being so overeager, it's a little embarrassing. But anyway, I hope you didn't have a heavy breakfast. Huh? Does he expect you to run there? You can teleport easily, you can get there fast. That's nice, but we're going to arrive with more style. Nice, we finally get to see that sprite in full. Before he's done talking, you're already in midair. You've been lifted by Sollux before, but it's the first time you feel completely weightless. It's like gravity's completely forgotten you. Have to answer to it. Brace yourself. I refuse to slow down. So you do. Vroom! Everything around you becomes a blur. You know you're everywhere, but everything just... You know you're somewhere, but everything just looks like colors. Hey Kanai, what's up? When the world sharpens back into view, you're in Kanai's hive. Sollux looks smug. Kanai looks from him to you and back again. While I'm happy you made a friend, I wish you had given me a warning. No offense. None taken. You're a little curious as to why you had to take the train over. Sollux seems like he could have easily flown there, so why? Can't a dude just be super fucking jazzed about public transportation? Fuck the entire planet's stupid fucking hemospectrum system, but at least the train can take you where you need to go for the most part. Well, you can't say the same thing runs true for where you're from, no. He knows I will not open the door otherwise. Oh? Can, you're really killing my vibe here. You left out an L, you only put one L in there, Sollux. Completely harshing it. Well, I would think our friend would appreciate knowing that while powerful, you are still a developing young troll. And I would rather not have to mop your brains off my front door. Are we really doing this again, Miriam? On last name basis again, Solluxander. Yes, we are doing this again. Between the naturally curious person that you are, you've amassed a good amount of troll anatomy knowledge by now. Thus far, weird alien brain anatomy has eluded you. What happens is that I have big brains that is almost as big as my... What happens is that when we were younger, Sollux would get really sleepy if he used his powers too much. Then Kayan found Gorgle, and found terms like dopamine, noradrenaline, and thiamine. Now she thinks she knows better than me. Sollux, please. I sent you the links. We both know the same amount. Yeah, whatever. I came to do a favor, so I decided I needed assistance for a change. Sollux, if you are going to make excuses, make good ones. Instead of being annoyed or embarrassed, Sollux seems delighted to hear Kanai's words. He already looks way more relaxed in his element than he was in the train. So, what's the problem this time? Where is it? Well, you see, the keyboard will not work. I just have no idea what happened. Kanai points to her computer. It's very clearly been cut in half. Most likely sawed in half. Very cleanly, if you must add. Sollux looks like he's seriously considering what could have happened to this computer. Did you try turning it on and off? Naturally. I figured something like this had happened, so I came prepared. He pulls out some things from his bag, including what looks like an identical version of Kanai's computer. You think this may happen a lot. While he gets to work setting things up, Kanai takes you aside. I have to say, I'm really impressed. Yes, you are quite impressive. Sollux has not been at his best recently. You see, we had what you may call a falling out in our friend group, which resulted in 3 serious injuries and 1 death, the details of which are not mine to share. But Sollux was used in a rather heinous way, and I did not distance myself in any way from the troll who caused all of this. And Sollux, in a very Sollux fashion, blamed himself and withdrew from all his friends. And when he started talking again, he still refused to engage me in conversation, until he finally acknowledged my medical condition. Oh boy, Kanai hadn't mentioned a medical condition up until this point. You hope you haven't accidentally made her overexert herself or been rude in any way. You wonder if it's okay to ask. I can see you are interested in what my condition is. It is quite serious and frustrating at times, but I have stopped blaming myself for it. I just accept it as part of my life. Is she computer illiterate? You nod. You're overall a rather healthy individual. You tend to get injured on a bi-weekly basis, but somehow always miraculously come out of it just fine. Huh. You truly are one lucky son of a bitch. It is still a little embarrassing to admit. You tell her that she's your friend. You will not judge her at all. In fact, you want to take a moment to appreciate her for not judging you. She definitely has it more together than you. She smiles one of the warmest smiles she's given you. Very well. I am not proud of this, but I am... My medical condition is that I am bulge cursed. What is that? By Vriska. Vriska cursed my bulge. You gape at her. Holy shit. Thank you. I have learned to live with it. What does that mean exactly? Kanaya, God, you are just so sorry about this. I'm joking. I'm making a joke. About my crush on Vriska being a medical condition. Okay. I thought it would bring a bit of levity to the situation, but you just look so concerned. You tell Kanai that her sarcasm face looks a lot like her normal face. It really does. Yes, people have told me that before. Sollux chooses that moment to slide back in. It's all set. Thank you. I had something that you've been bothering me about for a while. They move towards the computer, and you can't see the screen from where you are, but you can see Kanai's face light up at whatever they're looking at. Oh, Sollux. I know you did not want to share these pictures. I hope I did not push too far. No, you didn't. I was just being a stupid fuck. I don't know why I was so hung up on it. I'm 6 now. I'm technically an adult. Not really, but thank you. It means a lot to me. Yeah, whatever. We both look like stupid grubs in these pictures. That immediately grabs your attention. Well, we were quite young. You try moving closer to take a peek, but Kanai throws you an absolutely murderous look. Whatever embarrassing childhood memory lane they're going down, it seems like it's deeply personal to Sollux. For once in your life, you mind your own business. Oh, I want to see, though. It's kind of awkward to see myself like this. What the fuck am I wearing? It was very fashionable for the time. I would know. I had made it for you. It's not you or the fashion, it's just... Picking up on his discomfort, Kanai saves the day before he can butt in. Focus more on what you had done to your own hair. So, Alexander, what have you been thinking when you did that? Hey! After a few more minutes of reminiscing, they move away from the computer and back to where you're standing. You hope they both appreciate you staying in your own lane. Anyway, I have to say, I'm rather surprised to see you with company. Yeah, I guess I got my whole lone bark beast reputation to keep, but what can I say? Is that why Miss Pacey keeps bringing up the delightful conversation you two are having? Well, I got big fucking news. Turns out she's not as boring as I thought she'd be. It's going. Going where? Sollux shrugs. Just going. Kanai hums in agreement, but decides to drop it. It's funny to think you thought this guy was a complete loser. He seems to have more game than the average gamer. A stealth Chad in a way. Oh my goodness, please. Wait, hold on. Why does Kanai get to introduce Sollux to someone, but Kargas has come up with an incredibly convoluted plan for you two to meet? No offense to you or KK, but KK has no filter on who he lets into his life. Yeah, no offense. You feel like you may start taking actual offense. I hate meeting new people. Do I look like I know what the fuck a Dave is? Bitch, I'll kill you. No, you will not. No, I won't. It's a meme. Fuck Can. She smiles pleasantly. You feel a little bit like an outsider, but you're missing some history between them. But you can't help but feel a little warm on the inside at the sight of friendship. Anyway, we should leave soon. Why? I thought you were going to stay the day. It is a rather long journey. It's whatever. I left some shit running that I need to check on. Ooh, hacker shit? Of course not. Very well, at least let me get a couple of shirts I fixed for you. And if you'd be kind enough to drop a couple of things at the drone office. I fixed a sweater for Karkat. Oh no, is it like the red cankery sweater? Please, no. Yeah, no problem. The moment Kanai steps away, Sollux is in your face. So we're not staying over because you're obviously not 6, and having you over for a sleepover will be fucking weird. You can't argue with that. But also, you seem okay. I wouldn't mind spending more time with you, which is something I don't tell everybody. There's a frozen muscle beast next to your place at the drone office. Ice cream? We can go there. Oh, fuck. Oh yes, it's a friend date. Yay, sweet victory! Of course, Sollux would like those double popsicles that you snap in half and share with someone. Okay, that was pretty cute. I think that was all the endings. Just gonna double check real quick. Yeah, we made all the choices, I think. Okay, so. Sweet as honey, you and Sollux enjoyed some well-needed AFK time. I need some AFK time, to be honest. I spent way too much time on the computer. And it came from space. Drug mention, Bulge discussion. Very brief Bulge discussion that was just a joke, so. That was pretty cute. I'm gonna be honest, even though he is my patron troll, I'm not a huge fan of Sollux. Like, he's okay, but I don't know. I'm happy that, he seems to be, his relationship with Feferi is developing, or Fefri. I don't know how to pronounce half these characters' names, to be honest. I don't think anyone does. But yeah. All the gamer jokes were kind of fun. I need to look up what some of those references were. But yeah, I don't have a ton to say about this route, but thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!